we don't know what's in it, we don't want to know what's in it.
I agree. We do not want to know what's inside. But at the same time, you don't want to give it to your kids, right?
Get it nice and red. We're actually going to add some achuete oil as well in there.
What is that? Achuete. I never heard about that before. I want to know more about this.
Then going to add some Filipino spaghetti tomato sauce.
What's Filipino tomato sauce? Hi and welcome to Vincenzo's Plate, the place where you get to learn how to cook homemade, delicious Italian food. But today we are reacting to a Filipino pasta. I've never heard about Filipino pasta. This is the first time I'm watching a Filipino pasta. I'm worried, I am scared, because the title says, do not watch if you are Italian. And what am I? I'm Italian. I am the right person to watch this video. Let's watch it together.
One of my favorite recipes growing up in the Philippines was making a Filipino style sweet spaghetti.
Filipino pasta, sweet pasta spaghetti. I'm a bit confused here.
It's so delicious. It breaks all the rules when it comes to Italian recipes, and I'm famous for breaking the rules with Italian food.
I should not watch this video, my friend. I should not watch it. What have you done? Let's see. Let's go into the recipe.
So this
sweet spaghetti. I'm really worried. What is it gonna do? Put sugar, mascarpone cheese. Sounds good. Chocolate. What is it gonna do?
time we are making the unadulterated kitty favorite, full of fat and sugar. Everything you want to keep your kids really hyper during Christmas.
Fat and sugar. So you're making this for the kids. Okay. Okay.
Sweet spaghetti is something that's really easy to put together, and it uses these beautiful red hot dogs. Why are they red? I can't tell you, but when I hold them and I do this, I know it's when I do this, my hands become red.
Kids love the red hot dogs. We all grew up with eating that. So if it is for kids,
we don't know what's in it. We don't want to know what's in it.
I agree. We do not want to know what's inside. So when you grow up, when you understand more about food, you don't eat that stuff anymore. But at the same time, you don't want to give it to your kids, right?
Or you might need this recipe for a kid's party, because kids can tell when you're doing it not the right way. They are used to eating the really sweet spaghetti, so...
I never grew up eating sweet spaghetti, and I'm glad my mom never gave it to me. I loved bolognese, I love cheesy pasta. I never eaten sweet spaghetti growing up, because if I want sweets, I have a cake.
I'm gonna start off by cooking my pasta. Super simple, boiling water over there. I got some salt in there. Twist it like a gooseneck and...
Looks like this guy, he knows now to cook pasta. Well done.
So once that's happening, we're gonna finish off all the sauce really quickly. Some oil, get it nice and red. We're actually gonna add some achuete oil as well in there.
What is that? Achuete. I never heard about that before. I want to know more about this.
Also called annatto, is an orange-red condiment and food coloring derived from the seeds of the achiote tree, native to tropical regions. It is often used to impart a yellow or orange color to foods, but sometimes also for its flavor and aroma.
We don't need it to be screeching hot for now. We're gonna go ahead and sweat off our garlic and our onions. Everything should be minced really, really tiny. While that's sweating off, we're gonna go ahead and chop up our hot dogs.
They do look bad now. Look at that processed meat. I don't want to give that to my kid. Look how processed that meat. Ugh.
1 massive pound of ground pork.
So far it looks like something I really want to eat. Apart from that hot dog. Ugh.
It's beautiful, crispy, brown and fatty, just how we want it to be. Toss in my diced carrots.
You have to put garlic, onion and carrots at the beginning. It's a sofritto. And this is something I do, okay? You don't have to do. I blend my carrots, onion, celery. When you put it in the sauce, kids don't actually see the color, you know, the green or orange. They don't question. They just love the red of the sauce and they eat it. And they actually get to eat vegetables.
With my secret ingredient number 1, make sure...
Secret ingredient.
really need to cook them down that much, but we will do so with all the sauce that we're about to add. Sweat that down just a little bit. To this, we're gonna add in our tomato paste. This is really important. Then gonna add some Filipino spaghetti tomato sauce.
Wait. This is the part where I want to know more about it. Okay, tomato paste is okay. But what's Filipino tomato sauce? I want to know what's inside. I can see the traditional pasta sauce, but what's inside? Because I grew up eating pineapple from that company. But I want to know what's inside the sauce. If you guys are from the Philippines, write a comment. I need to know what's inside this can.
Now I'm gonna simmer this for about 10 minutes covered. And my pasta is pretty much done. Al dente, as they say, and that's probably the only Italian thing you're gonna hear at this time in this video.
Well, so far the recipe's been good, I have to say, apart from those hot dogs. What's gonna happen now? You're gonna let it sit somewhere. I guess let's see what you're gonna do, but you always wanna cook the pasta last, so you can put the pasta in the sauce straight away from the boiling water into the sauce, so you don't lose the benefits of that pasta.
Evaporated milk goes in, that's where that sweetness comes in, that's where that color comes in. Tastes exactly like what I remember it to be. Maybe a tad bit of salt. So usually if you're making like an Italian style pasta, you would not drain the water because you need the starch, but here you have so much sauce already that you don't need it. Et mesdames et messieurs, la pièce de résistance, it doesn't even want to get out. All the cheese.
What cheese is that? I mean, cheese got stuck, which is okay, nothing wrong with that, but what happened? What's that cheese? Is that mozzarella cheese? Shredded mozzarella? I want to know what it is.
And that should thicken up nicely. At this point, I don't really need any fire. So usually it calls for like a quick melt cheese, maybe like an Eden or a Kraft.
Tell me you use something else. Tell me you use something nice. Don't use Kraft.
Used just mozzarella.
Yay! Use mozzarella. Guys, I have to say this pasta doesn't look bad at all. The only thing is that you need to take off that hot dog, not for the kids, and just put sausages. Not sure about the condensed or what's it called, vaporized milk. Not sure about that. But the pasta looks really good. It really looks fantastic. And I like that you put mozzarella at the end. Very important that you switched off the pan when you combine the ingredients, because if you don't do that, the mozzarella will become like a string, and nothing wrong with this, to be honest.
I mean, I get it. I get why kids like that. Give your kids a break. Give them some sweet, beautiful Filipino style spaghetti.
I enjoyed it. I liked it. I guess you wrote in the title, do not watch if you're Italian, because you wanted me to watch it. I have to say, it's not bad. It's for kids, it's fun. So, well done. There's nothing wrong to say. I was really scared to watch this video, but I'm glad I watched it, because I know what Sebastian would like. We're not in the Philippines, but if that's how the Filipino kids like to grow up, maybe I give a taste to my son, you know? Why not? Guys, every day we can learn something from each other. I do these videos so that I can teach you if there is something wrong. I can teach you the right thing. I'm not a master in everything, so that's why in my videos it's not always me. I try to use masters in what they're good for. I don't want the wrong people teaching you the wrong recipe. That's why I'm doing these reaction videos, so you can actually learn more about it. We can have some fun. In this video, for example, I learned how to make sweet pasta. I never eaten sweet pasta before. Now I'm interested. I do want to try this by using Italian sausages or any other nice German sausages, but not processed. So thank you so much for watching this episode. We will see you in the next reaction video, which is gonna be fun. Oh yeah, it's gonna be dramatic. So stay tuned next Wednesday. E ora si mangia. Vincenzo's plate.